Howdy doody, oh, welcome to my channel. Oh, don't check out the eyebrows. Listen, this is why I didn't show my face earlier because I look so tired. I hope you're right, guys. Oh, I had an eyelash on. An eyelash? You might be Irish and I can't talk, but that's my Irish accent. Right, I'm looking for, what am I looking for to know? Right, let's do some Positivo cards. So if you ain't been informed, Kerry, this is laid out there because sometimes I do lay my life out, ya, and sometimes I don't. But we try and keep it a bit positive because the negative energy is driving me insane. I can't help it if it's negative sometimes, guys. I really can't. And it does depend on the cards, but it also depends on like how I'm guided and whether the angels want me to do negative or not, because some people still want to know about it and some people don't. But I do try and mix it up as much as I can. But, I got these cards, yeah. I won't say your name because I know you wanted me to take your name off. Look at my hair growing, look. Whoa. I've got to dye it. I look like a porcupine. I'm going to grow my hair, not long, but just a bit longer on the top. But yeah, so I got these cards off a lady. I won't say your name because I know you didn't like me saying it, but I end up saying it in the blooming video. But anyway, thank you so much. And they are spirit of animals cards, and they are so beautiful. So when I looked at them on the screen, when I put them up, they didn't look as nice as they do like whilst they're here. So I hope you do sit. Oh, we've got one drop already. So we'll just see if you relate to the animals. I hope you've had a good day, and I do. And I hope it's been like relaxing and you've been positive. I should have bought a drink in, really. I got the birds. Don't worry, it's like bad energy, so don't start unsubscribing. I can't please everyone all of the time, and I can't. If I didn't do negative reads, people would be going, I want to sit here about the karmic. And then if I'd done them all positive, people would say, I'll get fed up with the positive one. So I try and mix it up. So that's all it is, babes. Right. So you are is it a coyote? Yeah. Oh, did you see that then? Angels. Come in, guys. So we've got a bit of angels tonight. There they are. Come on, come in. Say hello. Did you see that then coming down the street? You will see movement here. And sometimes I have orbs coming around me. So I am highly protected. And it could be my angels or your angels. So, yeah, it's really nice when they pop in. So angels and ancestors, you are welcome here. And like I said, now my energy's more uplifting now. So I've been guided to come on in and do your positive read. Just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change, but don't you leave me. I noticed don't you believe me, but I wanted to change it because I can. Right. Is it coyote? Correct me if I'm wrong. It says coyote means revealer of truth. So you could be like speaking your truth, or you just like the truth. All these cards resonate as in whatever I'm learning them because they're really interesting. Each card has got an animal on there, and then each animal, it tells you like what it means and tells you what you are, so what you relate to. So I was finding these really interesting earlier. So basically, because this has come up for you, it means you're a revealer of the truth. So you could be speaking the truth. You might just have no filter like me, and you just like speaking the truth. See that in general. So we have visitors. So I think you don't take things too seriously, not at the moment. And you might be feeling a bit more playful at the minute, like you want to dance around or play, or you might feel like you want to go out and have some fun. You could be getting like a bit of your childlike ways back, I'm feeling. And you're probably making time more now just to be happy and like just doing things that you used to enjoy maybe when you was younger. Like me, I've got roller skates. I ain't been out on them yet. I really need to, but every time I want to go out on them, it rains. And the kids keep saying to me, oh, Kerry, get your roller skates on. So I promised them, as soon as the weather gets nice, I'm going to literally get my skates on. So that might resonate with you. You might like skating. So yeah, at the moment, you've got really like good wisdom, great wisdom. And you might be learning new things as well. You could be studying, reading new books, or just gaining wisdom through your healing, like what you've been going through. And you can gain good wisdom from laughing, and you can, because it gets your energy going. And when you laugh, basically, if you can laugh at yourself, that is the best thing to do in the world. Like, I've been doing it lately. I've been sitting here cracking up about my childhood, and I had like quite a traumatic childhood, but now I look back on it, I sort of laugh at my parents quite a lot, like, just to think what prats they were, seriously. And I was sitting there earlier thinking, my mum went on holiday for 2 weeks and left me and my sister at home. And obviously I've done my healing, so I don't like play on my childhood. But I was just laughing, thinking, how could you like just leave your kids, right? No dinner, but I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at the fact how me and my sister was so resourceful. Like, she got a job in the chippy within like 2 days because we had to eat. And then she's bringing home loads of chips and fish and sausage and butter. And then I got a little Saturday job, ended up like for a long time doing it, and I got a little job in the hairdressers. I was only 13 and like 13, sorry, you probably think I said 30. I was only 13, and I told the hairdressers that I was 16. Well, I bunked off school for about 5 weeks till the truancy officer come in. I was kicking it in there, mate. I was really good. I was like passing up rollers while they were doing perms and all that. And I was like really good with the customers. It helped me grow as a teenager. But yeah, and I done that for quite a while. And I was laughing because I used to do babysitting as well to get a bit of money. Oh, we was always trying to get a bit of money because obviously it's the life we had. We needed money. And I just laughing about how resourceful me and my sister were and why we're like we are now growing up. And yeah, it all went well until I was babysitting for a prison officer's child, believe it or not, because I used to live near Feltham Remand Centre. And I got a job doing that. And then all of a sudden, the woman I babysat for, the prison officer's wife, she came in the salon and bought me in a birthday card. And when she came in, she went, "Oh, happy 14th." And I was like, no, like, because they didn't know my age. And then my boss called me and I got the sack. I did. But I thought every time, like, me and my sister needed that, we were so resourceful. This will resonate. When I talk, it always resonates with people. So, yeah, I just thought maybe you're laughing about your past. Maybe you're, like, just finding it more like, look, it is what it is, mate. And, like, some things are actually quite funny. And it is good to laugh at yourself. It is. Oh, it's terrible. Couldn't take criticism, mate, when I was younger. Not at all. If I laughed at me, I'd pop you straight in the mouth. But it is good now to laugh, and it is. And I can feel in the energy that you're laughing a lot and being a bit silly, a bit playful, and like you're enjoying yourself as well, enjoying your own company. You could be enjoying like other people's company. It just feels like a nice energy. Yeah, listen, and also with you, you look out for like traps and tricks. So I feel like if you've had a past, you know, like when you meet people, you still might laugh about and be one of those in the corner with your glass of wine, but you've always got your ear out and you're always there to read people. And like, you're a very good judge of character. And I think if you look very feminine, like, as a womanly woman, or a man, if you look like you're just a nice guy, you know, and they look at him, he's a nice guy, they think you're all like, you know, use your kindness as a weakness. I feel like you're proper tapped in. So in the background, even if you was having a right old jolly up, you'd know what someone was talking about, like 3 tables down, or you know who's coming in the room. Like when someone enters, even if they didn't see them arrive, you sort of would have clocked them and worked them out. You might be a bit more quieter and laid back on feeling as well, where you can read people without them sort of knowing you're acknowledging that they're there. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling on this card. And this card's making me feel very happy. Like I can't stop smiling. So yeah, I feel like you've learnt a lot of tricks. See, like, everything resonates what I talk about. I feel you've learnt a lot of tricks in life, like how to get on in life, like how to get by. Maybe you used to years ago, like, be able to trick your way through life a little bit and set traps for people and know if they were good or bad. So Yeah, and I think you've learnt from this. Like when you've like grown, you sort of learnt to grow by being a bit like not sneaky, but you know what's going on, and you do. And that's what I feel like on that card. These cards are lovely. I read this for about an hour, and I feel the energy like really strongly on these cards. And we've got no reflectiveness. Woohoo! So yeah, so we've got Coyote. So you're a revealer of truth. So you could also, I feel you might bring the truth out in people. Like if people didn't want to be truthful, they would start just being truthful around you, or they feel like they can open up to you and tell the truth. You might be a really good listener, and people feel like they could tell you their secrets as well, I'm feeling. So yeah, I feel really nice on that card. So you might even have a dog that looks like that. Isn't it beautiful? I'm not really sure where they're from. Is it? I thought they were coyotes. They're coyotes. So is that Australia? So you'll have to let me know in the comments, because I don't think we have them here. We'd probably only have them in the zoo. But these cards, they are so lovely to shuffle, seriously. And they're really square as well. Right, we got an elk. Oh, we got a little ding-a-ling-a-ling there. So we got an elk. So we got nobility. Yeah, so at the moment you're celebrating. And I feel like you're celebrating like your accomplishments, like what you've got through in life, what you've accomplished. You probably have done a lot. Or what you're about to do. You might be accomplishing a lot of things. And yeah, you're doing it with humility as well. I feel like you are. And you also like you are crowned for success. So if you are doing anything and you're not sure if you're going to be successful, you are going to be successful. And I feel with this as well, like if you believe in God, Jesus, you being crowned, as in like you're an empress or an emperor. Yeah, I've just heard you earn your crown, and you have now. So you've put in a lot of work. And I feel like you've also been very noble in what you've been doing. And you've got really like powerful guides around you. You might be changing up your guides lately and getting new guides. You might be feeling like sometimes I feel like, oh, my angels aren't here at the moment, or they're leaving me to it. It's because I was told, sorry, excuse me, this isn't bad energy, it's because I've not long had a coffee. Sometimes I feel like when my angels aren't around me, the same as what you'll feel, it's like I got this thing earlier, it's called changing of the guards, because in London we obviously got Buckingham Palace, and at a certain time of the day the guards will change. So I feel like with you, with your angels, your ancestors, you might have like a changing of the ancestors. So where you've got higher up now and you've earned your crown, men or women, now you will have like, you're in a higher level. So you'll have people that will guide you to teach you more about your spirituality. And it's like stepping up the tiers. So yeah, I feel like you've got a lot of forces that are guiding you through whatever you're going through at the minute. And also, you will have a lot of guides that will help you in certain situations. So whatever you're doing, as in, say if you're going to court, you'll have a guide for that. Say if you're to help you speak up or help you be confident. If you are starting a new job, you'd have a guide for that to like make you like be like successful in the job, make you plan for the job, make you do things that you need to do for the job, and just be a success. But you've got a very, very powerful force, and you have behind you. But because your ability is now to conquer challenges, and your challenges now are limitless. So you can achieve anything now, and you can, and don't believe that you can't, because you can. I just said you could conquer the world, and you could. So now you are like, you're up there like royalty. Maybe you walk with a really good posture. Like when you walk in a room, people know there's something about you. You hold yourself well. You got a good stance. Maybe you can like look at people in the eye. You can sort of, you can hold a crowd of people. And I feel like that a lot with that card. It's very, the elk's there and the head's up high. And I feel like you do like hold your head up very high. It might agitate people that you're like that, because people might think that you think you're better than them. But you are. That's the thing, you are. So yeah, I really do like them cards. They are gorgeous. And look, we've got a little one behind as well. So you might have like somebody who looks up to you, I feel. You might be teaching a younger, or you might be a teacher where you're teaching them how to accomplish things, how to be successful, how to be powerful. Maybe you're teaching people the ability to conquer things in their life, and just know that your challenges are limitless, and they are. Okay, guys, you might even live by the mountains on that one. So these cards are absolutely beautiful. And when I was looking at them earlier, they make me feel so happy, and they do. I don't know what it is. Some cards I pick up and I just feel I'm really connected with them. And I just don't know. I got a real like feeling with these cards a lot, and they have got so much information on them to learn, because I didn't really know about a lot of the animals when they come up in my other tarot cards. I always think eagle is like soaring and that, but they mean like totally different things on here. Like peacocks is like showing yourself, showing off. And I never read peacocks like that at all. Turtles, I can't remember what they said about turtles, but I think it was protection with turtle. I bet we have a turtle come out now. So yeah, turtles was a totally different meaning than what I thought. Because they just, to me, they just go from one end of the ocean to the other to find, they go back, don't they, to where they first was born, or where they laid their eggs for their babies. I love turtles. They're so beautiful. Whoa, that's too many. We're not taking all them. I'm going to take the elephant. Whoa, they really want to speak today. Let's get the one that went on the floor. Oh, this one came out earlier, you know, and I really did like this card, the panther. Panther's protection from the universe. Let's see what we got down here, guys. Oh, we got a snow leopard. So you could have snow where you are at the minute. I'm going to put them ones back in because I feel they just flew out. I'm just going to give them a quick shuffle because they went like literally all over the place. Guys, and they did. And if they want to come back out, the angels will push them back out. I've got it situated so you can't see me shuffling. Oh, here we go. I think the elephant's going to come back out. Oh, we got giraffe. Now, this is normally visionary. So when you can see, you know, with the long neck, it's quite simple, really, but not until you look at them. Right, snow leopard. Self-reliance, that is. Look at that. Beautiful. They don't look as beautiful on the camera as they do like in the flesh. Can't get comfy, guys. This chair's so rocky. Right, so we've got, yeah, you're really independent now. So you could be like working on your own, or you're just really like independent, self-sufficient, and you just look after yourself. I think you enjoy being in solitude, so you're enjoying your own space, don't like being around a lot of people, and you're very, very independent. And I feel like you might often be in on your own. You might work on your own. You might like to even go out and take yourself for something to eat on your own. I don't mind doing that. I can go and sit in a restaurant on my own. But I feel you're quite happy in solitude. So it is important for your best outcome to actually be in solitude at the moment. Integrity is important as well for you. You need to cloak yourself with like an invisible cloak. Maybe God's doing that for you at the moment, like cloaking you so you're invisible. So you can like walk alone and people can't see you. It can happen with God and your angels. If you feel like no one's noticing you, or say you've been going out and about shopping and people say, oh, I haven't seen you for ages, and you think, well, I've been out. You may not have seen me at that time. It might have been a different time. It's not. It's because you can go out and about and you will be cloaked. So did you see that orb then? So you'll be cloaked from people actually seeing you. So people could drive past in their car. You could see them, look at them in the eye. I've got angels around me, guys. Can you see them? I love it when they come. It's because I'm positive. They love it when I'm positive. And so when you're out and about, you'll be thinking, well, I did see you, say, on Tuesday. They'll be like, oh, I didn't see you. It's not because you're invisible. It's because you're being cloaked. So it's like, so you can get on with your life and just enjoy your own company. You don't get interrupted. Somebody won't keep coming up to you, talking to you and annoying you, because you need to cloak yourself sometimes. You need to be a little bit invisible. You might walk with shamans. You might do, honestly, because it says it on here. Don't you say shamans or shamans? Shamans, isn't it? Yeah, so you're using your intuition, because I think you've got really good intuition, and you're letting your life unfold in like silence, but silent perfection. So you being silent, I feel you can achieve a lot more. Maybe you do have times where you just have like a vow of silence, where you don't really answer your phone, you don't want to talk to anyone, maybe you can't be bothered to talk to anyone. But yeah, your life's unfolding. And also your life is unfolding in silent, as in nobody is knowing what you're doing. I feel like you're not telling people what you're doing. You're keeping it like a secret, not just silent, but you're just not speaking out what you're doing. You're cloaking what you're doing. You're protecting what you're doing. Maybe you feel like before, if you said too much, someone might ruin it. So now you're thinking, right, I'm going to keep this under wraps. I'm not going to tell anyone. I'm going to walk in silence. And maybe you do quickly pop out to the shop, come back. You might work from home. Or you might just get in your car and think, sunglasses on, do you know what I mean? Hoodie up like me. Off you go, do your business and then come back. But I feel this is a good thing for you. I think you do cope better when you're on your own and you're more quiet, more relaxed. But yeah, that's definitely you. Definitely. It's beautiful. I do like snow leopards. They're absolutely amazing. I don't think there's many left in the world, to be honest, because I used to watch so much wildlife, but now it's just like getting a bit non-existent, isn't it? Right, so we've got giraffes. You might like giraffes. You might have 3 kids, I'm feeling, as well. Or there might be 3 of you, like 3 sisters, like 3 siblings in your home. I am getting that off this card. You might even live somewhere where you've got giraffes. You could have been to Africa or somewhere like that. You could be South African. So you're rising now, and you're gliding through life very gracefully. You are. I feel like you are very gracefully. Like I said before, I think you're standing tall, and you are able to see the right path now. You're going the right way. You know what you're doing. You know what's right and wrong, and you do. And you're standing tall because, like I just said, I felt that you're very tall. You know your worth. You know your self-worth. That's why you come across as really confident. And I feel like you're very loving. You've got a very big heart, but you're keeping it under wraps. But yeah, just rising above everything. I think you're rising above any earthly matters. So anything down here earthly, maybe you're a little bit more in the divine. Maybe you feel happier in the divine. Maybe you meditate more, you're praying more, talking to God. You could be going to church, looking at the stars. You might be into astrology. You might like to go out in the night time when the moon, I'm getting pictures of you like outside with the moonlight, and you like looking at the moon and looking at the stars. I was doing it today. There was a storm and I was talking to God. And as I looked up, I said, God, give me a sign. And I looked up and it was so windy, there's no way it was a plane. And I could see the stars and the clouds were going over, because it was like obviously black clouds and white clouds. And all of a sudden I saw this star and it started going like that. And I was like, that can't be a star. It's got to be an airplane. It was a star. And it literally was there for ages. And then it just went and moved. And I was like, that's a sign. And I pulled a couple of tarot cards and I got my answer. So yeah, I feel like you might, I was going to say I feel you got your head in the clouds, but not like that. Just not really concentrating on, maybe you don't want to watch the news. Maybe you're not into the news. I'm not. Most of it's fake anyway. But I feel like you're more, not so what's going on down here. You feel happier in like being in the divine. So yeah, you are above earthly matters. So that's lovely. I feel like you're filled with love and you have got a big heart. That's why you got 3 giraffe eggs. I feel like you do give your love to other people. Maybe you love your family. You just want to love on your kids now. Just love on people that are close to you, that deserve your love as well, I'm feeling. They're beautiful. I do like giraffes a lot, and I do. Very strange looking creatures, but I do like them. Right, so let's see what else we can get for you. I hope you're having a good day today, guys. So we'll just see. It makes a change to do different cards. I'm so gutted my parcels didn't come. Oh, we've got quite a few there. Do you know what? I had this on my mind. What I was going to say to you when I said turtle, I was going to say about lizard, because this popped out a lot earlier. And lizard is regeneration. So you literally are regenerating yourself, and you're a survivor, and you are. And no matter what happens in your life, you can adapt. Like the way a lizard can change its colours, like with any surrounding and that, and adapt to all different kinds of weathers. I feel you're exactly the same. Like you can adapt to any situation. Like say if you, like with your transformation, if you needed to transform, you will transform. And I feel like you can adapt with people in different situations, like not following people like in a fake way, but if you met people from different walks of life, I think you would, like, you adapt to the way they are and the way they speak. Say you used to be a bit not live in the ghetto, but I mean, if you had a good job and that, and you met people from the ghetto, you know how to talk ghetto, like to make people feel comfortable in your presence. It's not a fakeness thing. It's just you adapting, because you, not you making yourself comfortable. I think you like to make people feel like they can talk to you, like whatever background they're from. And I'm getting that as an like intuitive, not off the card, because where it says about you can regenerate yourself, I feel you can also adapt to different people. So you might work with different kinds of people. You might be good with young people, then you're really good with older people, then you're really good with people that are quite poor, and you wouldn't make people feel less than around you. Or you could go around posh people and you could still fit in, like you fit in any kind of situation with people. And I do feel like that. Embrace that as well, guys, because that's a really good quality to have, especially getting jobs and things like that. So just embrace that, and also embrace your transformation, because you're doing really well the way you've transformed. And yeah, put on your new cloak, because you are a master of this, and you are. Maybe you're buying new clothes. Maybe you're dressing different as well now. Maybe you feel like you want to be a bit more out there. Just do it. Don't worry about other people. But you are a master of regeneration, and you are. And I love that. You might even have a tattoo of a lizard. You might even own a lizard. I was going to have a lizard tattooed on my foot, and now I know what it means. I probably definitely will. So we've also got, this is what I saw earlier as well, hawk, because I didn't know that this meant messenger. So hawk we've got here. You could have a bit of Native American in you as well, or a bit of Indian, I'm feeling. I'm getting that African kind of feel as well. So you've got a lot of spirits with you. Like I said, they could be like changing now, your spirit guides, where you are elevating. So spirit is sending you a lot of messages and a lot of downloads. So now you're opening up now, like you're getting more visions. So your visions now are getting more clearer. Your dreams could be getting more clearer. In general, I think you're getting a lot of visions. You might even be seeing visions of things that are appearing. You might be able to like look in the clouds, like I said, and you're getting a vision sent to you from the divine. So it says on it, just focus on your priorities. Eliminate any distractions now. So tune into the divine, keep meditating. When you get your intuition, know that that is normally messages from the divine or your higher self, okay? You've got a very, very bright future ahead of you, and you really have. Just let yourself ascend now, because you are going to new heights. You're, like I said, all the cards will do is resonate here, because I did feel like you really have elevated. You're a lot more higher in your tiers towards the divine. So if you've got new angels, they will send you new messages. And because you can now visualize things better, and now you can see signs, you can see synchronicities better, you will be sent more of them, and you will. But I do love that. It's gorgeous. I think now as well, you are flying high. You are off, moving forward. You're very strong, and you are as well. But so are your ancestors. I'm feeling with the thing behind me, it looks like one of them African mosques. You might even have them at home. But I'm feeling that this sign behind the card is your ancestors. So you could have very ancient ancestors now that are actually helping you and guiding you. You might even have a picture like that in your home. But like I said, I am feeling, because it's a messenger card, that is your ancestor. But you've got very powerful ancestors. But they are lovely cards. Shall we pull one more? Because I'm on 30.05. We'll do you one more. And I did promise you I'd do this. I'm glad I did. Because I was sitting in the living room. I was like, oh, I need to do them cards. And then I was guided. Come on, get up. Just do them. I've done so much today, guys. Yeah, look, what did I say? You're very, very intuitive. So we've got a loon. So that's a duck. There's little babies around this duck as well. I've not heard of a loon before, and I haven't. So it could be from another country. But everything I tell you I don't know, I go and Google, because I have to learn and know what I'm talking about. So it says loon, Loon. So you're very intuitive, and you are. So you're listening now to your soul. You're listening to your inner self. I think you're trusting yourself a lot more. You're trusting your intuition. Like, not thinking, oh, is this just something I'm thinking about? No, this is your intuition. And I think you live by your intuition as well. And trusting your intuition, you have more of a way of knowing now. I think you know a lot more. And it says, emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. So yeah, we've got that again. So you're coming away from the busy life. Maybe you don't like going out as much. You don't like being around crowds of people. You could be an empath. You could feel people's energies. Or people just aggravate you and you feel like, I don't want to be around people at the moment, because you like your own company. You might feel like you get more done on your own. No one's going to interrupt you. No one's going to try and persuade you to do anything another way. This is your journey. It's what you want to do. So whatever you're creating in solitude. Because I think you're just keeping it under wraps. That's what I do feel, you're keeping something under wraps. So just recognize that you are unique, okay? And you're very loved, and you are. So maybe, like I said, about cloaking yourself, maybe you want to start dressing a bit more unique. Maybe you know now that probably years ago someone said, oh, you're a bit different, or maybe they called you a bit weird. But no, you know now, you're not weird. You're unique. And it's good to be unique. It's good to be different. It's good to have your own style. You might be doing something where you've got a very unique way of doing something, like being intuitive. You might have ways of being intuitive, but whatever you're doing for you, and it's working for you because you're doing it your own way. You're doing it on your own. You're in solitude. You could be an earth sign, you could be like hermiting, you could be a Virgo. It doesn't matter. But yeah, you're very, very intuitive, and you are. But just listen to your soul. You might be listening to songs that hit your soul, and maybe songs help you. Maybe you get messages from a lot of songs that you listen to, which the angels will send you. All right, so just trust your intuition, because you have got a very good, you've got very good knowledge of your intuition. But yeah, just come away from busy life, be on your own, and recognize that you are unique. Recognize yourself as you are. You might be creating yourself now as a different person, recreating yourself, all right? And you are very loved. You're very, very loved. You could be loved by people in your community, your family, people at work, like your ancestors love you. I think you're more loved than you realise. I really do. So yeah, they're really lovely cards. So we've got the lizard, so you're regenerating. All right, you've got the giraffe, so visionary. We've got the hawk, messenger, so you've got a lot of messengers around you, a lot of new angels. And also you got the coyote, revealer of truth. So don't take things too serious. Don't. Have time to play. Have time to enjoy yourself as well. Even if it's something you do on your own, just make sure that you enjoy yourself. Still have fun. Still be playful. Still laugh. Like, just be silly, all right? And like I say, even though you're being silly, I feel that you still look out for things like traps. You still look out for tricks of life, and you learn from them. I do. I feel like you might have been tricked a little bit, but you've learnt from it and you won't be tricked again. That's what I just got. You won't be tricked again. Yeah, there ain't no fooling you, love. And there's not. So we've got nobility as well. So we've got nobility. I wish you could see how beautiful these cards are. Just going to show you one more time. I still think you've got a mask like that at home on the wall somewhere. Someone's walking in my hallway because I can hear it. It's not my dogs. Are you here, angels? Come and show yourself, angels, if you're here, because I feel like I've got angels in my hallway. If you've seen any orbs, let me know in the messages, because sometimes I miss them. And you got the lizard. And, oh, I love this card. And you had snow leopard. Like I said, it might be very snowy where you are at the moment. But self-reliance. You're very strong, very independent. And you are often indoors in solitary. And integrity is really important for your best outcome. So don't tell too many people what you're doing, okay? Just cloak yourself with an invisible, cloak. Just being invisible. Maybe, like I said, you want to put your sunglasses on. Like, don't hide away, but just use your intuition. Let your life unfold in silent perfection, guys. And I'm going to leave it on that, okay? So have a good evening. If you like the video, like it. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. And then I will see you maybe a little bit later because I'm very awake at the moment because I've had a busy day, but I'm a bit of a night owl. So, yeah, so I might pop on a bit and then I'm going to do you another positive reader. They are positive here sometimes. Like I said, it's a bit of a shame that I'm losing subscribers because they don't be stuck in energy. But I do get what you're saying, and I do. But my videos, if you have a look at a lot of my videos, they are quite funny. And, they're not really that negative, to be honest with you. And if they are negative, I try and make them feel a bit more positive. So, but I can't please everyone all of the time. And stick with me, mate. Things are going to change. Because once New Year's here, our lives are going to be so much different. This energy is fading out, and it is. But some people need the help to know what's going on. Some people are all on different levels of their journeys as well. So some people have had this happen to them last year. Some people 10 years ago. Everyone's different. That's what people need to realise. We're not all the same. And I'm only here to help you and guide you. And I try and keep it as positive as I can. But like I said, it depends what the angels guide me to do. And I am different and I'm unique and I love it this way, and I do. And I love you all. And thanks for your support. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for all your messages as well. I love reading them. And I just love you, and I do. And know that you're not alone. If you feel alone, you're not alone, because I'm always there. And you can always got the collective to talk to as well. I know some of you do, and I really do like that. So namaste, and thanks for coming to my channel. I love you guys. Mwah. Adios.